Peace, peace, family. What's going on? It's your boy, the Virgo, and we are here outside in West Bronx doing tarot readings. So, this is for my Tauruses for the week of August 25th all the way to September 1st. And let's go ahead and get into it. Spirit, what does Taurus energy need to know about this week, August 25th to September 1st, Spirit? I ask that the Most High give me the guidance to give Taurus the guidance that they need. Allow me to be a channel for them. Allow me to give them the reflection and inner work that they need to hear, that they need to resonate with, Spirit. What does Taurus energy need to know, Spirit? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're thankful to be alive. We're thankful that we can see. We're thankful that we can breathe. We're thankful that we can talk. We're thankful that we can walk. We're thankful that we can be aware of life, be aware of his existence, be aware of the creator's experience and the creator's existence. Shit, I don't know. I be saying anything, y'all, but I know I'm tapping in to Taurus energy, Spirit. What does Taurus need to know right now, Spirit? Thank you, thank you, thank you. The first card you have is the Five of Swords. Five of Swords. Swords is a element of air. Air is about the mental, the mind, sometimes anxiety, anything to do with the mind, words, communication, all that stuff, right? You got the Five of Swords in reverse. Five of Swords usually means like being petty, arguments, and having to want to prove a point to somebody, having to want to be right. But it did come out in reverse, and it came out in the past position. So it's given that just recently in your past, or even maybe today, or of recent, you chose to be the bigger person. You chose to let go, and you chose to not be petty. Yeah. There's still some type of get back energy here, like a stubbornness of getting your lick back, but I feel like that's not worth it. I feel like Spirit is telling you that's not worth it, but you just can't help it. A person has you fucked up, and you just are adamant about showing them why they got you fucked up. Yeah. So, the next card is the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is a card of confidence, fire sign energy, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy, and it could come off as feminine because it's a queen, but it doesn't have to be a feminine person, just a person that has a lot more feminine qualities. But again, it's a Queen of Wands. So CEO, boss, entrepreneurial, confident, extravagant, extroverted. People are gravitated to you. People are inspired by you. You may do a lot of work in the arts. You could be a dancer. I'm hearing a writer. You could do music. It's given artists overall, yeah. Uh, The yellow is popping out to me a lot. The yellow is that solar plexus chakra, so that willful power, that confidence, that that shine, that radiance. So I feel like you are tapped into this purpose. You are tapped into this role. Excuse me, of really figuring out who you are. And right now, even if you have a business as a Taurus, business is booming right now. I feel like you have found a way to market yourself that makes sense, that works for you. I feel like maybe you developed a marketing technique that's attracting more clients and more sales for your business right now. So that's good. This flower in this card is popping out to me a lot right here. I feel like you are nurturing what you've planted. You took this flower, the sunflower, off from the ground, and you are choosing to nurture it, because even though it's not in the ground anymore, it's still healthy, it's still vibrant, it's still growing, it's still expanding. The bees are still feeding off of this flower, even though it's no longer in the ground, because they still feel its infinite potential, this infinite nutrition, if that makes sense. And you are nurturing your business. This flower is your business. This flower is your baby. This flower is something that you have created, and you are helping the world with. People are feeding off of this. Yeah. So if this resonates with you, keep on at it. This long ass wand that the Queen of Wands is carrying. This wand, again, wands represent passion, desire, fire, ambition, all that good shit. Yeah. Next card, the Tower. Tower is a card of destruction, sudden events, random events. But the Tower moment is a moment or in events in time this week that may happen that may cause you to do a redirection of your life. Yeah, a refocus. Uh, there's signs of the Hermit here, the Four of Cups, which is about being stubborn as well and not trusting your intuition and not trusting your foundation. It could be anxiety because you got the Four of Swords right here, in reverse. Usually, the Four of Swords upright can represent meditation, reflection, having to go within. And you got two fours. You got the Four of Swords and the Four of Cups. Yeah. So you got one card that's really saying that you are not reflecting, you're not being patient, you're not, there's a lot of overthinking energy. Yeah, overthinking energy. There's energy that's saying that you have to change. There's a whole big ass bee over here. I'm gonna take the bee as a sign of, I thought I saw a stinger on that bee, but I think it was a stinger on that bee. Anyway, the stinger was hanging out as a bee. Bees represent fertility, bees represent prosperity a lot of the times, but it's given that you probably are overthinking about your finances, you're overthinking about the money that's coming in, you're overthinking about your own business and stuff like that. So if you are overthinking, and even honestly, you could maybe, hopefully not, you could lose some money, you could lose some funding, you could lose a scholarship, you could lose some type of loan or get denied for a loan, and you may be relying on this loan to get you past through some debt. Um, Money's not really popping in more so, but it could be just, it's given mind, it's given mental, it's given just anxiety, it's given overwhelming energy. And then you got the Hermit card right here, which usually represents having to go into solitude, but it's given that you go into solitude maybe a little too much this week, and you're just avoiding people, you're avoiding family, you're avoiding coworkers, you could just be avoiding opportunities at the same time. And I feel like spirit wants you to still have a balance. You don't have to over exert your energy and be a social butterfly all the time, every second of every hour. It's good to have balance. It's good to separate yourself. Yes, to sit, meditate, and be under a tree, but don't just sit and meditate and not listen. Don't just sit and meditate and just ignore all of the downloads or signs that you're getting from the creator or that you're getting from your higher self. You have to still take action, aligned action on what you are going through or the thoughts that you receive from the Most High. Yeah. And then you also have the Nine of Wands in reverse as well. So it's given that you were burnt out. There's some burnt out energy, but you're choosing again to be aware of how you exert your energy. Yeah. So the awareness is there. Taurus, that you need to chill out. You know that you need to just be still, but you just keep on moving and moving and moving. Like it's this Queen of Wands energy. Like things are picking up at the same time. Things don't feel like enough. And you have to know that you are putting in the work. You are doing the work. You are putting in the work. At the same time, it seems like and it feels like that you're putting in the work to the detriment of your connection to other people. You've been working so hard that you may have forgot how to really be social. You may have forgot how to relax. And yeah, Taurus, right now it's time for you to just chill and relax because you've been putting in the work, great work. I'll say, tower wise, be careful with your health, your mental health. Really is giving burnout. It's giving burnout. It's giving panic attack, low key. So high key. So just be careful. If you, as a Taurus, if this resonates with you, see how you can just be still, be calm, ground yourself out in nature, or figure out ways to ground yourself if you don't like being outside around these fucking ants and deer and fucking trash or whatever the fuck. I'm in fucking West Side Bronx right now, so they be rats and shit and all this other stuff. But it's daytime. It's nice as fuck out here. Like, come on now. Like, ain't no fucking rats finna bother me. But anyway, the last card, the overall energy of this energy is the Nine of Cups. So there's fulfillment here. you're happy where you are, you're thankful for where you are. It's just hard for you to just be like, it's hard for you to just sit back and absorb everything that you've worked hard for, because life just keeps going. Bills still got to get paid, rent still got to get paid, you still got to help this person, you got to love her, you still want to provide for them, you still want to show out for them. But if a person really really loves you, they know for a fact that they're not with you for what you have to provide. They're hopefully they're with you to grow with you and to help you grow as well, because they genuinely love you for who you are. Yeah. But this is again all going through your head, Taurus. If this resonates with you, please like this video. And yeah, I have two more angel cards for you, just direct angel numbers. I mean, angel messages. Cords. Cut the cords, Taurus. Whatever that means, cut the cords. Uh, I'm gonna do one more. Cut the cords and ease and grace, but ease and grace came out in reverse. Yeah, so I think ease and grace is what you want to tap into again. Calm down. Don't give resistance, even though you're working so hard to the point like where you can get again burnt out. There's aligned action. Yeah, there's ease and grace in how you are working. Yeah, it should be ease and grace. You shouldn't be doing something because I have these bills due, I need to figure out how to go ahead and fucking get to it. But that's putting you in the energy of desperation and anxiety and having to, what's the word, rush to get something done because you're on time, because all of these bills are on time. And it's like, no, when you are an infinite being, when you know that you are an infinite being, you know that time is infinite, you know that time doesn't exist, and you know that it's on God's time. And you have to have trust and faith, you have to have ease and grace. There shouldn't be no resistance in your manifestations. When you have lack energy and desperation energy in your manifestation, that causes a block. There's no flow. There's no ease in what you're trying to manifest. There's no grace in what you are trying to manifest, because there's anxiety there and desperation. There's a blockage. There's no trust. Everything wants to flow, but everything's stuck. It's not flowing the way it should. That's why there's delays. It's not still going like straight through, if that makes sense. Or it's not even making like a full flow. There's there's bumps and stagnation happening. So it's causing everything to be slower. You have to have ease and grace in your manifestations. You have to trust, and you have to cut the cord. Cut the cord. cut cut the cord, like boom. If there's a flow happening and I'm stagnant right here, there's a blockage here, I have to release that blockage, right? Or I have to cut the cord to release that energy, that stagnant energy, so that things can flow again. Yeah, cut the cord, whatever that means to you. Cut the cord. And I feel like this tower moment may help you cut that cord. Yeah, so watch out for that, Taurus energy. Hopefully you liked your reading. Like, share, and subscribe. And if you like a personal reading for me, contact me in my DMs on Instagram. And yeah, thank you. All praise to the Most High. Love, peace, holla.